What if I told you that your own vehicle may soon know more about you than many government agencies actually do? This week, we've seen some more reports that highlighted just how much information modern vehicles are now capable of collecting from their drivers. Now, again, anyone who's a motorist in this country should go and look up this article. If you know a motorist in this country, please be sure to share this video with them, or at the very least, share this article with them. Cars collecting driver data spark national security warning amid concerns about user privacy. Experts are sounding the alarm over whether the data modern cars collect is going. Cars have made driving easier and safer, but they're collecting more data than ever, and most drivers don't know where that information is going. Modern vehicles are packed with so much technology, they're being likened to a smartphone on wheels, tracking everything from the routes you take on maps to what you say via voice recognition, and even data from simply connecting your phone via Bluetooth. They used to be a cone of silence. Now, in modern cars, you don't know who's listening. It learns where you go, where you live, where your kids go to school, what you care about, Griffith University Dr. David Tuffley said. It has become an issue that's prompted a national security warning to politicians that people may be able to get that information. So politicians are being warned not to drive these cars. That's essentially what that's saying. The concern is particularly acute with Chinese-built vehicles, which now account for a third of new car sales in Australia. There are sensors littered throughout new BYDs, with cameras to make sure drivers are watching the road and voice command listening for hands-free control. The difference with the cars, experts say, is where they were made. Laws in China give their government ultimate control over data collection. What could possibly go wrong? While the US is preparing to outlaw certain internet-connected cars due to surveillance fears, valuable data from Australian drivers can be stored offshore, sold, or even hacked by cyber criminals. Okay, this is real and this is happening right now. Okay, your car can collect, store, and even send offshore your location data, driving habits, phone connections, voice commands, navigation history, entertainment preferences, and even vehicle diagnostics. Now, of course, there's the argument that some of that data will undoubtedly make vehicles more convenient, but how many times have we talked about trading convenience for security? That's not a path you want to go down. Okay. Again, some of it, of course, I'm sure will improve safety, and certainly some of it helps manufacturers diagnose faults. But I think personally, Australians really should at least understand exactly what information is being collected, who has access to it, how long it's being retained, and under what circumstances it might actually be shared with third parties. Because again, this isn't simply about technology, it's about informed consent, something we've spoken about many times before. If somebody genuinely understands what data is being collected and they freely choose to accept that, then of course, by all means, that's one thing. But if people have absolutely no idea what's happening in the background every single time they get behind the wheel, then I think that's a conversation that people need to have, or at least start researching. So technology obviously brings you incredible opportunities, but it also brings important responsibilities. And it's our responsibilities of the operators of these vehicles to know what data these vehicles are collecting. And the thing is that unless governments and manufacturers and consumers as well keep pace with all of these changes, then once again, we might find ourselves giving away far more personal information than we ever intended. And as I've mentioned a million times before, once it's been handed out, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't rein it back in.